safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Sharing the wing spots, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Here's Edwards. And good that time.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Now here's Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Porter. Outside for Murray. Gordon with a screen on Conley. Floats it up for Jokic. Caldwell Pope outside. Clock is at 3. Jacks up a 3. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And just about a minute into the first quarter. When he's not dominating this sport, we know that Jokic spends time with his other love.
And you're talking about horse racing, specifically harness racing. Jokic, that is the sport he loves the most. So it's right up there with basketball, amazingly enough.
It's deflected.
And a guy who blocks few shots, KCP stepping up and gets all of that one.
Here's Porter. Kicks it out to Gordon. Caldwell Pope outside. Passes it to Jokic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Jokic with his screen on Conley. And it's Jokic in the corner. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
That just goes towards the all-around game of Jokic.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 4-point game. They set the pick. With the drive. And Edwards with the stop.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Jokic following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Jokic draws the double. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Jokic putting his size to work, hard to stop down low.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Caldwell Pope against Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Porter. A 3-ball. That one doesn't go. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Murray with it, now guarded by Towns. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Caldwell Pope against Edwards. Caldwell Pope passes to Porter. 5 to shoot. Here's Gordon. Green with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Edwards looking it over for 3. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Here's Murray. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Caldwell Pope against Edwards. To the middle. And Towns throws it down.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
The pass to Jokic for the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Jokic has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Nuggets.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Towns, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Edwards kicks to Towns. Back to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Denver grabs the miss.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Jokic with his screen on Edwards. Murray, good. Murray's got his second basket of the game.
And a great job, Murray, just getting inside the defense and knifing his way in.
Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Denver Nuggets. He notched 8 points in the quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. And it's Porter at the small forward. Lock at 6. Porter with the screen for Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion great, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He started to pile up the hardware and awards. Amazing what he could accomplish the next few years.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Towns, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
And getting aggressive and creative. Edwards finding ways to create space on the floor.
Pass to Jokic. Gordon kicks to Jokic. Jokic lumbering in, and Jokic throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Towns down low. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Pass to Gordon. And it's Jokic in the corner. Gordon with the screen for Jokic. Another 3 for Denver.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
The kick out to Towns. And again, Minnesota with the triple. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some. Some have argued for changing the charge rule. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Shoots over Towns. And it's Gordon missing. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 1. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all 3 levels.
And Murray, here we go. Back to Gordon. Fires for 3. Conley grabs the miss for Minnesota. They've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Good. Edwards got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves.
And unbothered by the contact inside. Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
And for the last several years, Brent, the Nuggets have been a top passing team in the NBA.
Such a huge part of their success. They're an unselfish team. It's so hard to defend guys who are not only willing to move, but willing to give up the ball to guys on the move, and that's what they do. Such a cohesive unit here for the Denver Nuggets.
Here's Conley driving to the basket. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Jokic with his screen on Conley. Jokic finds Murray. From downtown, and Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight. Edwards against Caldwell Pope. Towns a screen on Caldwell Pope. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Blocking foul called on Mavericks. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Edwards against Caldwell Pope. Jokic sets the screen for Porter. Jokic inside, working on McDaniels, and it's Jokic missing.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Here's Reed with 2 seconds left. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Reed.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. The Timberwolves on top. And thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
You've got Monte Morris. Kyle Anderson is out there with Gobert. And it's Alexander Walker into the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. 6-point game. Jackson looking it over. Here's Najee. And he goes in for the dunk.
A really good job by Reggie Jackson just finding the shooter and feeding him.
Here's Alexander Walker. To the inside. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Jackson kicks to Watson. Back to Jackson. Passes it to Watson. Shot clock at 6. And there's the pass to Najee. That one a little long.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Drives to the hoop. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, some people play with a chip on their shoulder, feeling they don't get enough recognition. I can tell you that's not Nikola Jokic. Nuggets coach Michael Malone said he's not going to bed at night wondering why no one's talking about it. He doesn't care. He's reading his books on horses. We're winning games, and he's happy. If he's happy, I'm happy. Kevin, I'm happy too.
You've always been happy, D.A. Hey, thanks. That was good stuff. Appreciate the report. Denver passing it around. Pass to Strother. Here's Najee. Defended by Gobert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Here's Alexander Walker. Inside. It's rebounded by Najee.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's Watson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Watson's got his first basket of the night.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And finished off by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Jackson has the open look, and it's off from three-point range. Minnesota leading by 7. Alexander Walker passes to Gobert. Gobert, the screen. Got a piece of it to the middle. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And the defense has to bring more fire than we're seeing. Gobert just fighting through all of it.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Denver. And you hear it off. And Brent, these Nuggets are a complete team.
Well, you have a historic superstar in Jokic and this incredibly deep and talented supporting cast. Got a great, experienced coaching staff. This team has everything you need to win at the highest level, and they're proving they can do that.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Anderson the screen. Right wing. Pass to Alexander Walker. Puts it up from 12. And that one hits back iron. The Nuggets trail by 7. Watson surveying the D. Outside Jackson. Here's Brown. Still scoreless. No good from Jordan.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release. A bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Down low, here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Passes it to Watson. They set the pick. Here's Brown. Pass to Strother. D2 from Anderson. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Timberwolves foul. Nice
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with the guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. The small and power forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. Well, Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Good. And a nice assist from Porter. Jokic has got 22 points. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The pass to Reed. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 9. Caldwell Pope with the screen on Conley. Caldwell Pope against Edwards. Here's Jokic. And Jokic will just torch you inside.
Oh, yeah, the Joker's running wild.
Outside Edwards. Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Caldwell Pope outside. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Edwards trying to...
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Over Conley. Misses off the left iron. Timberwolves leading by 11. It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Pass to Reed. And he dumps it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. And he banks in the layup.
Meeting the defense with a tenacious will to score. Murray giving you that effort.
Towns in the corner. To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now. And if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out. And that's a staple move from Aaron Gordon.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. And it's Towns penetrating. Passes to McDaniels. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Towns. And it's blocked by Gordon.
What a swat by Aaron Gordon.
Jokic sets the screen for Caldwell Pope. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Jokic with his screen on top. Murray kicks to Jokic. And there's the drive. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, you have to think, if Jokic is that good a passer, his mind is always working. Why not work it to get contact like that?
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range. And that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. They've knocked it down.
Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards. Mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
And Edwards drops them both. The Nuggets trail by 12. Jokic a screen. Edwards against Gordon. Towns with the steal.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Timberwolves.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
And here's Jokic outside. Does not fall. Only his 4th miss in 14 attempts. 30 seconds left in the game. Towns a screen on Porter. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Drills it from outside.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Jokic, and he makes that one.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
For 3, Edwards, and another 3 for Minnesota.
It seems like Edwards has gotten better from long range every season, and you can see how confident he's become.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Washington out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Exum in at the small forward. Doncic against Conley. Doncic passes to Irving. The three is up. The shot that time not on target. And here's Minnesota now. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. I love to see you operate like that.
Irving against Edwards. Now here's Irving. He's covered closely. Pass to Washington. From the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Boy, he's a stretch four now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
And as for P.J. Washington, lots of success early on and lots of room to grow.
To me, Grant, he's got all the skills. I mean, he's got a big body. He can play either the 4 or the 5 effectively. He can dominate you inside physically. Not a lot of guys can do that. And then he can back out and make the 3-2. It's a lethal combination. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Washington, a screen on Reed. Powell for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Boy, Powell has really expanded and extended his range over time.
Here's Edwards. Towns looking for an opening. Pass to Reed. With the drive. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And Cat remains an excellent passer at his position. Outstanding at seeing the floor and finding teammates.
And here's Doncic outside. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. And here's Minnesota now. Here's Edwards. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Back to Powell. Outside for Irving. Now a timeout called by Dallas.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
5 on the clock. It's Doncic with a drive. Here's Powell. Oh, and Reed with a block. They recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Edwards against Doncic. And And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, as they'll call it.
Minnesota in the lead. Clark, last year, Luka Doncic averaged over 32 points a game, second best in the NBA.
Yeah, you can't ignore the fact that he also led the league in usage rate too, B.A. It's the Luka show in Dallas. However, after missing the playoffs last year, it's pretty clear Doncic needs some help.
And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it, the key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
Now here's Edwards. Towns for three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You know, looking at Towns, you really don't expect that kind of range. You better think again, though.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Reed for three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one. Irving, screen on Conley. And Doncic, here we go. Washington passes to Irving. Back to Washington. Out to Powell. Wide open. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Here's Edwards. Takes it inside, and he lays it up and in. Edwards got 8.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Stolen by Conley. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
There's a screen. From deep, here's Doncic. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Edwards. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Irving against Edwards. Irving goes in, out to Powell. Pass to Doncic. Looking to win the run. No good.
I think Washington, because of his athleticism and length, can be an outstanding defender in this league.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And don't go far. We'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
On the court right now for the Mavericks, Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Dwight Powell out there with Washington, and it's Exum in at the 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Now here's Irving. Still no points. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
You know, that's what makes Kyrie Irving so hard to stop. I mean, you never know what he's going to do when he goes into his bag.
You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Here's Luka. Exum passes to Washington. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Exum. Back to Washington. Washington a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Doncic finds Washington. They get it again. Lets it go from deep. Conley with some nice D. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Towns on a screen. The kick out to Conley. Baseline try. That one a little long. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Irving with it. He's picked up by Conley. Yep, count it.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Doncic against Edwards. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And he's settled in. Powell has used his athleticism to his advantage down low, Clark.
Yeah, but he's found different ways to be successful and effective, B.A., which is what you like to see. He'll use his size to his advantage and play bully ball sometimes, but he also can finesse his way around you.
Towns a screen on Doncic. Powell pulls it in.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Irving for 3. Here's Doncic. In the paint, Luka!
Doncic typically is matched up against guards or wings, yet with his size, they have trouble keeping him off the board.
Kicks it out, Towns. And he makes it on the layup. Towns has got 6.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Exum. It's Powell on the wing. Reed defending. Now Washington, and that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the first half. Towns a screen on Irving. Here's Conley, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Kyrie Irving. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
After the trade for Kyrie Irving, the Mavericks offense went to another level. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "We're still going to preach defense, but on the offensive end, there's going to be nights where we're scoring 130 or 140. Kai gives us another weapon. Someone is going to be free. Someone is going to have the advantage." Brian?
Oh, nice stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Edwards. 12 points for him. To the inside. Conley looking for an opening. Towns on a screen. Conley on the attack. Clock at 4. Reed finds Conley. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Mavericks have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Exum passes to Powell. Washington outside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Conley. And we've got 28 seconds left in the second. And that one's good.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Outside Irving. Fires the 3. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. To the left wing. Gobert passes to Anderson. Picked by Gobert. Kicks it out to Anderson. Gets it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Minnesota leading by 6. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
They've got Monte Morris. Kyle Anderson is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Minot in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Getting physical on the drive. Hardaway Jr. fighting for it.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Hardaway. Pass to Minot. Down low. Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Dallas. It's stolen away. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. And here's Anderson. Back to Gobert. Over Kleba. Here's Minot. Morris outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Alexander Walker. Shoots over Hardy. No good off the back of the rim.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Here's Kleba, defended by Gobert. And they'll hang that foul on Maxi Kleba. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
And it's Morris penetrating to the paint. Oh, Gobert hammers it home.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
For 3, Hardaway. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Gafford. Still without a bucket. Hardaway's shot is good.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset when Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling.
Inside, here's Gobert. Morris outside. Back to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
So courageous, taking it right to the defender.
Boy, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow.
Well, I tell you what, don't tell him. I mean, I want to see it again.
And so Gobert will bring it up for the T-Wolves. They've led by as much as 10. Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards started. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right. He needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
Gafford the screen. Hardaway, the pass to Hardy. Back to Hardaway. Over Morris. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
Here's Gobert. Using the size. Gobert.
With this size, Gobert can make this look really easy. It's almost unfair.
Here's Hardy, guarded by Morris. Outside Hardaway. Hardaway with a screen on Morris. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Hardy. Kicks it out to Hardaway. From behind the arc. They get the rebound. Kleba, left side. Drops in the three.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. The kick out to Morris. Pass to Alexander Walker. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 3 assists tonight.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Back to Kleba. What if it goes? Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down the... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The Mavericks shooting just 38% for this game so far. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Dwight Powell out there with Washington, and it's Exum in at the 3 spot.
Irvin knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep for sure.
The shot by Conley, no good.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Washington, a screen on Conley. Irving for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Irving, the pass to Doncic. There's the triple. The Luka 3. Money.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Pass to Reed. Launches a 3. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Exum. Back to Doncic. The 3 ball. Doncic, a screen on Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Washington. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight. Minnesota has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Edwards against Doncic. Towns, a screen on Doncic. Here's Edwards. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Doncic passes to Irving. Sends it home from 3-point land. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at him.
Now here's Edwards. To the middle. And it's powered home by Towns.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better and improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Outside Irving. Kicks it to Doncic. The 3 is up. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Edwards against Doncic. Reed, a screen on Doncic. Pass to Reed. Takes the 3. He buries it from 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
And that three-pointer is big. Cancels out the triple at the other end and helps stretch out their lead.
You can sense that the crowd, guys, are starting to feel as though this game just might be theirs. Boy, you need a confident player to get you a big bucket, and that's exactly who Irving is and what he does.
Towns is screen on Doncic. It's Edwards with a drive. Towns passes to Edwards. There's the drive, and Edwards slams it in.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Here's the pick. From deep, here's Doncic. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. It's Edwards with a drive, and Edwards slams it in.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Pass to Irving. Back to Doncic. Fires from deep. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
That's why you give him the rock. Doncic deserves the ball because he can deliver in the clutch.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Irving, screen on Conley. Irving finds Powell. No good on the triple. Minnesota with the ball. They've led by as many as 11. Count that one. And now an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Here's Exum. And he sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
And here's Edwards outside. And so it's Minnesota with Art Alley. Good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it.
You notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Jones is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Powell in at center. Gordon with a screen on Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. And it's laid in by Gordon.
Well, at 6'9", great athlete, Aaron Gordon can be a problem on the glass.
And Doncic, here we go. Irving. Doncic kicks to Irving. Porter against Jones. There's the pass to Washington. Now, here is Irving. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off inside.
Who's ball? Nuggets ball.
Murray against Doncic. Jokic with the screen on Doncic. From the arc. Powell pulls it in. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
4 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Now here's Murray. Back to Jokic. Shoots over Doncic. Jokic with the bucket.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Caldwell Pope against Doncic. Here's Irving. And it's blocked by Gordon. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And it's Murray penetrating. Inside shot, and the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Caldwell Pope against Doncic. Powell, the pass to Washington. Powell sets a screen for Washington. And the dunk by Powell.
Now, Powell, a terrific option in the pick and roll, knows to slash and finish.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Gordon with a screen on Doncic. Gordon kicks to Jokic. Back to Gordon. And he slams it down right on top of P.J. Washington.
Well, easy to see why Aaron Gordon has been in multiple dunk contests. The arsenal, the creativity, limitless.
And Jones has it in the corner. On the wing, Irving. To the paint. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by Irving.
That passing ability complements Irving's scoring so well.
Jokic kicks it out to Gordon. Jokic a screen. And it's Gordon missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Jones against Gordon. Pass to Washington. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Porter finds Jokic. Porter with the screen for Jokic. A three-pointer, no good. Mavericks leading by 4. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Now, here's Doncic. Washington with the screen on Murray. Clock at 4. Doncic, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Caldwell Pope against Irving. Kicks it out to Gordon. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
7 seconds left here in the first quarter. And it's Murray penetrating. The layup off target. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Mavericks lead by 4. And who'll get going after this from Ball Arena? And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Sharing the wing spots, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the two-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players, guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
Porter with the screen for Gordon. Outside Porter. 6 to shoot. Tries again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
In the corner, Irving with it. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And here we go, Murray heading to the hoop.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Foul dishes to Doncic. And he recovers it. Pass to Washington. Now here's Jones. Washington with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. And Washington is good for 3. Washington's got 8 points.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jokic. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Washington passes to Jones. On the wing, Doncic. Here's Doncic, and it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Doncic has got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavs. Now the pass to Jokic. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Porter. Murray for 3. Caldwell Pope left side. Here's Porter. They shoot again. And it's good for 2.
How about the strength from the big fella? Porter is used to having to power through contact.
Denver shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Doris, when we look at the Dallas Mavericks, it looks like a team that has shown they want to win now.
Kevin, I think their ownership has never been afraid to pull the trigger on a big trade. The Mavs are not about just making it to the playoffs. This is an organization that seeks the ultimate prize, and that is to win an NBA championship.
On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Murray. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Guys, Kyrie Irving, stronger than he looks, absorbs the contact and still converts.
And part of the show tonight, Doris, Kyrie Irving's phenomenal handle.
And Kevin, if you ask any NBA player who their favorite to watch is, many will come up with the name Kyrie Irving. It's the ability to have that elite handle, the footwork, the creativity, the ability to shoot a jumper, the pull-up, the lay-in. This guy is absolutely amazing.
Irving way outside from beyond the arc and then some. Irving's got 6.
Oh, just tremendous range from Kyrie. If he steps across the half-court line, you better have a hand up.
And it's Murray penetrating. Jokic kicks to Caldwell Pope. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Caldwell Pope's got his first 3 points of the game. There's a screen by Washington. Doncic finds Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And Jokic slams it in.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Irving way outside. No good from outside.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Jokic sets the screen for Porter. Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Nice move. And there's the bucket as Irving finishes it off inside. Irving's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, what a move from Kyrie to keep the defenders guessing as he moves into the score.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Irving passes to Washington. And the shot goes in. 12 points for him.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Out to the wing. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And again, Denver with the triple.
Not always a huge part of Jokic's game, but the 3-point shot, he's becoming more comfortable taking.
And so it's Michael Porter making things happen for the Nuggets. He finishes with thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime. And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Dallas shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Hardy. And it's Green. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Exum in at the small forward. Here's Hardaway, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. A great finishing last season with the #1 seed in the Western Conference. A lot of people still slept on the Denver Nuggets.
And Kevin, they've had great regular seasons before, only to fall short. But with a healthy Murray and Porter Jr., Jokic finally had the help to get it done.
Here's Jackson. There's the pick. He takes it in. Here's Strother, led by Green. Outside for Jackson. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. It's Jordan with the drive. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Dallas ball.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Zeke Najee, he's checked in for Denver. Inside, stolen by Jackson. He's got a clear path. Here's Brown, rips down the breakaway slam.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Gafford kicks to Hardaway. Out to the right wing, to the middle. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Gafford's got his first points of the game.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
Jackson from long range. And again, Denver with the triple.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
In the corner, it's Gafford. He dishes it to Green. Back to Gafford. Pass to Hardy. And it's Hardy with the jam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Misses from short range.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Exum kicks to Green. 6 to shoot. Exum passes to Green. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That's his first.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
For Dallas, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. Well, Doris, some question, as you know, the move that Dallas made last season acquiring Kyrie Irving. They gave up a lot for sure.
Boy, they sure did, Kevin, and it was a high-risk move that obviously fell flat. For this organization, it has been trying to get the right mix around Luka Doncic. That is the key for them to succeed.
Hardaway is screen on Jackson. Hardy passes to Hardaway. Offline with his 3. And it's Watson with the ball for Denver. Trailing by 2. Pass to Strother. Here's Najee. And the rejection by Gafford. 1:43 left to play in the third. And here is Green. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, if you allow Hardaway to get near the rim, this is what's going to happen. This guy is a fantastic finisher.
Najee passes to Watson. There's a screen. Shot from free throw range. Najee, no good.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
1:05 left to play in the third. Jackson. Rebounded by Hardy. Dallas leading by 4. Stolen. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Cranes the three-pointer. Jackson's got 6 points.
If Jackson finds a shot at the arc, look out. This guy has become very consistent from out there.
Here's Hardy. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Mavericks lead by 4. Here's Jackson to the wing right side. Watson surveying the D. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Jackson passes to Najee. Here's Strother. Hasn't made one yet. He gets that one.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Green, the screen. Lead is good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The small and power forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Caldwell Pope feeling her out a bit. Takes it inside. On the drive, Jokic.
And when Jokic gets rolling, all 250 pounds of him, he's a load to try to stop off the bounce.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. That one drops. He ties it up. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Irving kicks to Washington. Powell sets a screen for Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of...
Oh!
Goodness. If you don't keep Aaron Gordon out of the paint, it's going to be a long night. How easy is that?
Back to Washington. Stolen by Gordon. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Here's Jokic. And the layup is good. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Outside Irving. Washington sets the pick for Irving. Out to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And on the way from Irving for 3. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
And the competitive nature of Murray making all the difference there, doing everything he can to rally his team.
And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Beyond the arc. Kept alive. Gordon kicks to Jokic. Caldwell Pope outside. Just 5 on the clock. Tries yet again. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Jones, the pass to Irving. 1:39 left to play here in the fourth. Out to Doncic. Back to Powell. The dish to Jones. Passes it to Powell. A 3. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Gordon inside. He's covered by Irving. Murray for 3. Again, the miss by Murray. Mavericks trail by 4. Driving in. Washington kicks to Irving. Back to Washington. Murray against Doncic. They need this one. It falls. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Calm and collected in the game's biggest moments. You can rely on Jokic when you need a basket.
And the pass to Doncic. Washington against Caldwell Pope. Jones sets the pick for Washington. Outside, Jones. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Off the left rim and out. Here's Caldwell Pope. Count!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
So the Nuggets win it. It was up for grabs. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Facing off. In this one, Brent, we've got two teams that embody team basketball.
Yeah, they preach ball movement, and you can see that by looking at their assist numbers. When they're passing like they are, the game is much more fun and more involved for not just the players, but the fans.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Reed in at the 5. Connects from downtown.
And the defense having no time to get to Aaron Gordon. Automatic.
Towns on a screen. And Edwards, here we go. And the layup is good off the glass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Gordon. The shot's good.
Well, we've got great athletes in the league, but Aaron Gordon, he might be one of those guys on another level.
And Grant, the Nuggets are in uncharted territory this year. They are the defending champs.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they'll have a target on their back all season. They retain most of their talent and core, and with Jokic leading the way, they remain favorites to repeat.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Jokic. Pass to Gordon. Back to Jokic. And here's Porter. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
Oh, what a look. Jokic already joined the list of NBA's greatest passing big men. No doubt about that.
Towns a screen on Caldwell Pope. Edwards for three. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Stolen by Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Into the lane. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Crafty move. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Free throw drops for Conley. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Porter with a screen on Reed. And it's Jokic off the drive. And here's Porter outside. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Edwards against Gordon. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, what a move from Edwards. He's fantastic at creating for himself.
Murray passes to Gordon. Back to Murray. Up top, Porter. Jokic with a screen on Edwards. Outside Porter. Clock at 6. Back to Jokic.
2 minutes remaining.
Shoots over Reed. And it's Jokic missing.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Down low. McDaniels.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, oh, watch out.
Outside for Porter to halt the run. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Edwards. He takes it in. Up and in on the layup. Edwards got 13 now.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Still no points. Gordon can't hit.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Towns for 3, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Screen by Gordon. Jokic passes to Murray. With the floater. That shot off. Nice D from Reed. Murray against Edwards. Towns a screen on Murray. Pass to Towns. Puts up a 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Now here's Jokic. Misses, and the dry spell continues. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Well, it's so hard to try to defend Joker. You never know what it is that he's going to do. And because of that great vision, he's got great counter.
And stolen by Murray. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in command with a 13-point lead at the end. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Manning the backcourt, it's Murray and KCP. Gordon and Jokic, the combo inside. And it's Porter in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Gordon. Off target from three-point range.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Michael Porter Jr. never lacks for confidence in his jump shot, but he said offense for me should be an autopilot. I should be focused on the intangibles, the defense, the rebounding, the dirty work. That involves you in a game. Brian, the buy-in and the commitment to the little things has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, I love that. That's a great point. Thanks, Allie.
Murray fearless on that drive right there, not worried at all about the contact.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Graham?
Well, PA, they want to be as competitive as possible, whether it's who they are drafting, trading for. Or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
So it's Denver now. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Jokic with a screen on Towns. Gordon on the take. And Gordon with the big finish.
So fun to watch AG when he takes flight.
Minnesota has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Edwards looking for an opening. Towns a screen on Gordon. And here's Edwards outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. Gordon outside. Gordon with a screen on Edwards. Porter finds Jokic. To the paint. Oh, sweet move. Look at Jokic working inside.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
Edwards against Gordon. Pass to Towns. Here's Conley. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. It's good. McDaniel's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Jokic. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Edwards against Caldwell Pope. And that one is hammered home.
That's the way to finish. KCP with a show of force at the rim.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. 13-point lead. Well, Brent, everyone has a three-point shot now, but Caldwell Pope is a true sharpshooter.
This guy can really get the job done from the three-point line, and coaches appreciate the stability that he brings to them on the defensive end. What a great plug-and-play two-guard in the NBA.
The floor general Conley, dependable at finding his guys in screen and roll sets.
Pass to Jokic. He shoots it. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
We hear that label unicorn thrown out there a bit these days. But Nikola Jokic, he is truly one of one, Brent.
Yeah, incredible to watch the way that Jokic is able to control the game and pick his spots, BA, to impact it. Whether that's by rebounding the ball and playing physical, dishing the ball and making some assists happen, or shooting the ball from the three-point line. What a complete package he is.
Here's Edwards. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. And Edwards slams it in.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
They kick it out to Murray. Jokic with a screen on Conley. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Caldwell Pope. Knocks down the long J. Caldwell Pope's got 5 now.
You got to stay connected to Caldwell Pope. He's a knockdown shooter, and he can get it going.
Towns, a screen on Gordon. Edwards, a pass to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. The three. They get it back. And it's powered home by Towns.
I mean, I'll tell you, Towns is so dangerous on the offensive glass.
Murray with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Here's Caldwell Pope. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Caldwell Pope's got 8 here in this quarter.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Towns, a screen on Gordon. And Edwards, here we go. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Denver has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Porter gets the bucket. He's got 5.
Well, with KCP's improved scoring, defenders are taking note of him and leaving his teammates wide open.
Towns, a screen on Gordon. Going inside, Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Rudy Gobert is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Monte Morris. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Minot in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
Well, Brent, the past several years have been the brightest in Nuggets history.
And it makes perfect sense. I mean, BA, you go out and you find a player that elevates everybody else, a guy who becomes the 2-time MVP. The talent on the roster has taken strides. They've done a great job in the draft process. It's great to see Denver becoming a legitimate powerhouse in the Western Conference.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tug.
There are only 2 players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Holiday. Inside, here's Gobert. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And when you foul Gobert, you really got to foul him, or he'll just power right through.
That one misses for Gobert. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, BA. The analytics say dunks and 3-pointers. But that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
Morris, a screen on Jackson. Here's Alexander Walker. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
You know, at this stage of Reggie Jackson's career, it's clear teams value his experience.
Yeah, he's someone this team loves having in their locker room. A strong veteran presence who serves as a mentor to his younger teammates.
It's been interesting as Reggie has finally seemingly found a home, or at least confidence in the way he plays. He's a guy who can carry you on offense, and he will score in bursts. And those will be very loud points.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Holiday. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Jackson against Morris. Jackson gets the bucket.
Just dicing through the lane there with Reggie Jackson.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. To the inside and out of bounds. Denver will have it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Jackson the screen. Holiday with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Jackson surveying the D. Pass to Najee. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
A really good job by Reggie Jackson just finding the shooter and feeding him.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Alexander Walker. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Grant, when teams come to play the Denver Nuggets, it's not just another regular game in a normal city.
Yeah, I mean, the altitude of the mile-high city is an adjustment for many players, BA. Even if some guys say it doesn't affect them, don't let them fool you. It takes some getting used to. Trust me, I know.
Back to Holiday. Takes a three. Pure from three-point range. Holiday's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Here's Gobert. Back to Alexander Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with a screen on Holiday. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. It's deflected. They get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Jackson, the pass to Najee. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, leaping up high. Jackson sees his moment and seizes it.
Down low. It's good, and he drew contact. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the
previous play is under review.
A lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Najee. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Terrific effort from him really all night, yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in command. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's Murray with the ball for Denver on the perimeter. KCP and Porter Jr. Gordon and Jokic the combo inside. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Gordon on the take. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Caldwell Pope against Conley. Left side, Edwards. Towns a screen on Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot is good by Edwards.
And really, that's not one of Edwards' spots, but nice to see him believe in his abilities to get the shot.
Up top, Porter. And counted from 19 feet away.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Towns is screen on Gordon. Here's Edwards. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, look at the concentration. Through contact, Edwards gets the shot off. Just a tremendous fight.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Reed, a screen on Murray. Edwards for three. Sinks the tray. Edwards has got 33 points.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
Jokic passes to Murray. Back to Jokic. For three. McDaniels with the rebound.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Shot is good by Edwards.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And Edwards slams it in.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Porter with a screen on Reed. Jokic passes to Caldwell Pope. Here he goes to end the run. Reed with the rebound.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Edwards for three. And another three from Minnesota.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Back to Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Gordon with a screen on Conley. And another miss by Denver.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. And stolen by Jokic. Going all the way to the rack. They swipe it. Outside Edwards. Reed, a screen on Porter. And here's Edwards outside. There's a minute 26 left to play in the fourth. Another miss by Minnesota. The Nuggets have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Towns, a screen on Gordon. Back to Towns. Pass to Reed. Launches it. Nails it from three.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Inside. Caldwell Pope finds Gordon. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And Gordon can be a tough customer by the way he scores anywhere on the floor.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Gordon. 23 seconds left in the game. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Edwards against Gordon. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Puts up a deep three. Off target with the shot. And so it's Minnesota. Easily grabbed. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
The guard positions boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Washington sets the pick for Irving, and he drives in. 2 points. That one goes.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to. Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
The Timberwolves shooting their first foul shot of the game. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period. Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Powell sets a screen for Irving. Down low. Powell kicks to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Launches it.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him.
Towns, the pass to McDaniels. No good on the three. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Powell.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Back to Edwards. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Outside Irving. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Washington missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
Irving dishes to Powell. The kick out to Irving. Powell with a screen on Conley. Nice shot by Irving.
Good awareness that time by Irving of where the shot clock was.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And after making the playoffs a few years in a row, the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, missed the cut in 2023.
Yeah, disappointing end to their season on multiple levels. And given the history of the Mavs, I would expect them to bounce back and get headed in the right direction soon.
And it's Towns missing.
You're not going to see that very often. He has space, but he just was basically whiffs on him.
Washington finds Doncic. From past the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
Edwards against Doncic. Edwards drives in. Towns looking it over. Passes it to Reed. 6 on the shot clock. Up top, Edwards. He's covered by Washington. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Irving against Conley. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Doncic kicks to Irving. Doncic with a screen for Irving. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Edwards got 7.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there. That's simply a gimme for a player of his caliber. I mean, the defense cannot allow that.
Edwards against Doncic. Edwards kicks to Towns. 3 seconds left. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, I tell you what, so hard trying to corral Towns. He's got excellent strength, good feet, good hands, and he's got a will to score the ball that you've got to appreciate.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Reed in its 7th. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. He has 7.
Never lacking confidence. 0 hesitation from Kyrie there.
And what a treat for the fans and for us to be able to witness a talent like Luka Doncic.
Amen and amen to that, Kevin. A generational talent. All eyes are on him when he's on the floor. Hard not to keep your eyes on him. He's so special in everything that he does. And every night he performs, you walk away to shaking your head at how good he is.
The kick out to Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Timberwolves leading by 3. Edwards passes to Reed. Back to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Doncic. Edwards drives in. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Irving kicks to Doncic. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Edwards against Doncic. Towns, a screen on Doncic. The kick out to Towns. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Hey, you know your center is a great shooter when your goal is to get him a 3. Towns can make those pay dividends.
Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Irving. Outside, Jones. Pocket 6 from outside the arc. Rebound, Minnesota.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And he's able to get it back. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Driving inside. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, I love the hustle from Edwards that time. Excellent anticipation on the offensive glass.
The kick out to Irving. Back to Washington. Powell with a screen on it. Pass to Powell. In the corner, Irving with it. Looking to end the run. Second chance effort. Powell, that's good.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
Edwards against Doncic. Edwards drives in. Towns wide open. Kept alive.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Washington sets the pick for Doncic. Towns against Washington. High arcing shot, and yes, it's good. Now just a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
You know, Washington brings terrific strength to his inside game. He plays with quite a bit of force and fought his way into that shot.
Edwards passes to Towns. Good on the triple. Towns has got a pair of triples in the second now for Minnesota.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Irving drives in, and it's in there. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
Outside, Towns. Doncic with the steal, and here we go. Powell heading to the hoop. Irving kicks to Doncic. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards against Washington. Towns, a screen on Washington. Outside, Towns. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Rolling. Towns just keeps finding opportunities to score.
Screen by Jones. And here's Doncic from the arc. And so that's the end of the first half. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 8. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And let's hear it for your Arena Entertainment.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Daniel Gafford is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Exum. Then there's Harden. And it's Hardaway in at the 2 guard. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luka Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body angles. Sometimes as a coach you want to run all these plays, but at the end of the day, it's about getting him the ball with enough time to be creative. Kevin?
That's right, David. Letting him cook. Thanks for the report. Hardaway sets a screen for Exum. Another 3 for Dallas. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it. And that's what we do in life normally, right?
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Hardaway is screen on Morris. Hardy passes to Hardaway. Shoots it. And it's Dallas with another.
You know, really, Hardaway Jr., guys, is a threat to score from anywhere, especially this area, as we just saw.
Here's Alexander Walker. Guarded by Hardaway. Gobert with a screen for Morris. And Jaden Hardy is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Dallas. 4-point game. Morris into the lane. Count it.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable, but the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. From about 19 feet, Minot can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 4. To the right side. Effort to screen on Morris. Kleba kicks to Exum. Back to Kleba. Out left to the wing. Kleba with a screen on Anderson. Into the lane, and it's blocked. And they get it back. And play stops as it looks like they call it over the back here.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Yeah, that's a good one there, man. I tell you, I appreciate the effort, but he overdid it just a bit there. He needed to get called for the foul.
1:53 left in the third. Here's Alexander Walker. Rebounded by Hardaway.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
You know, I think we all know that Hardaway Jr. is a really good scorer. I mean, the next step for him is improving defensively.
A pass to Kleba. And here's Hardy. Driving the lane. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And that one drops for him. Morris has got 4 points in the quarter. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second. You got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
Doncic is checked in for Hardy. Minnesota leading by 5.
Number 77.
1:09 left in the third quarter. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Pass to Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. Guarded by Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Here he goes. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
Substitution on the court.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Outside Hardaway. For the screen on Edwards. Hardaway passes to Gafford. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Washington's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Jones comes in for Dante Exum. And Irving subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Back to Towns. Just 2 to shoot. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Jones with the screen on Edwards. Irving for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Well, points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Timberwolves lead by 4. We're back at And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Nas Reed out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Conley in at the 1. Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that grittiness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Doncic on the drive inside.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The 3 for Doncic. It's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves leading by 4. He dishes it to Towns. Out to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Jones. Here's Edwards.
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
Doncic feeling it out. And then Washington with the dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Towns for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Towns has got 20.
Towns is money off the catch and shoot.
Irving, a screen on Conley. Here's Doncic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows, and he'll shoot 2 free throws.
3rd personal foul.
It's on Anthony Edwards.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Towns, a screen on Doncic. Edwards kicks to Reed. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Towns, no luck. Mavericks trail by 5. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Nailed from three-point land.
Pressure gets to some people, bothers them, but not Washington. Tremendous concentration in that big moment.
Towns, a screen on Doncic. Here's Reed. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
2 minutes.
Doncic outside. Doncic gets it to go inside.
Get used to seeing this, folks. Doncic taking the moment head on and delivering.
Doncic against Edwards. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Boy, you need a confident player to get you a big bucket. And that's exactly who Irving is and what he does.
And that one's good. Towns.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Town. Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
Irving kicks the foul. On the 3 off target.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Towns, a screen on Irving. Here's Edwards, and he slams it down right on top of P.J. Washington.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Doncic with it. Picked up by Edwards. Here's Irving. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close. Well, that time he made the most of that trip to the line and cuts the deficit.
Towns, a screen on Doncic. Towns dishes to Edwards. Takes the 3. No good. Shot missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. And a wide open look for Irving. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Irving's got him falling right now, that's for sure.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
The team counts so much on Edwards for an awful lot. Going to the well again here.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 3. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Jones with the screen on Conley. Doncic passes to Jones.
Drawing the defense nicely that time. Doncic with the perfectly timed pass.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. Just when you think the game is over, he's able to knock it down from deep.
Unbelievable, and sending it to OT on that kind of buzzer beater will give them, I think, a huge lift heading into the extra session.
And then glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Here is Conley. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Reed in at the center, filling out the middle. Really left alone that time. Towns has got the first points here in the overtime period for the Timberwolves. Doncic against Conley. Doncic with a screen on Edwards. And on the way from Irving for 3. They get it back. And it's put back in by Powell.
And Powell unafraid to take big shots, fully confident in his ability to knock them down.
Edwards looking it over. Left side, Towns. Edwards against Irving. 6 to shoot. Back to Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Outside Irving. Jones sets the pick to Washington. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
Anthony Edwards. At the line for two.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Powell with a screen on Conley. Doncic gets the foul. On the wing, Irving. It's good from long range. Irving's got 23 points.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
Minnesota leading by 3. So the wing on the left. Towns finds Conley. Oh, here's Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Tough spot for McDaniels. Got to really lock in and focus and take his time here.
Here's Irving. Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Conley dishes to Edwards.
And the game has actually come down to this. They need a bucket, or you can practically call it a wrap. No matter the situation, Washington up for the challenge.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Kicks it to McDaniels. Edwards with the screen. It's good!
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Dallas calls timeout. They trail by 2. 8 seconds left in overtime. What's your take, guys?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Here's Irving. Can't cash in. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That will get him his 4th foul of the game into the bonus. We'll head to the line for 2. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
All eyes are on Conley, a normally confident shooter. Can he sink the free throw?
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're behind by 4. Just 4 seconds left in the first overtime. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, they got to get straight to the hoop, then a foul immediately.
It's going to be hard, though. They don't have much time to work with here, but we've seen crazy stuff happen.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to...
see tonight have some strong veteran leaders. You were in that role not too long ago, my friend.
You're right, B.A. It feels like just yesterday. And you need a steady presence and voice on the player side. It really can help a team through some rough stretches throughout the year.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. On the perimeter, KCP and Porter Jr. Gordon and Jokic, the combo inside. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. They grab their own miss. Back to Washington. Pass to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Washington. Rebound by the Nuggets. Caldwell Pope. The pass to Murray. Gordon with a screen on Doncic. Here's Murray. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Snatched up. Doncic against Caldwell Pope. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. Washington passes to Gafford. Here's Washington. Doncic outside. Puts up a deep 3. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. And what can you say about Luka Doncic that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate, Doris.
Yeah, his career is off to an extraordinary start. He's drawn comparisons to the legends of the game. And like so many of the greats, BA, he is a one-of-one. The ability to command the game from all aspects is truly something to behold. Luka, one of the most prolific drivers in the game, and boy, does he make a pretty move there.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. Oh, and the jam by Jokic.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. He's guarded by Irving. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Jokic. Jones against Porter. Back to Jokic. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Back to Irving. Great D that time from Murray.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
The drive by Porter. The floater and the layup by Gordon.
A solid read from Porter Jr. When he makes quality passes like this, it helps his team's overall chemistry.
And stolen by Murray. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Screen by Gordon. Murray passes to Gordon. Back to Murray. There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter. Jokic's shot is good.
Yeah, great pass to Jokic when he's ready to fire, and then he's straight into his motion.
And every year, a question that's frequently asked: does Dallas have the right mix of players around Luka Doncic?
And BA, this is a hot topic of conversation around the league. Luka Doncic is a ball-dominant player who's been absolutely brilliant throughout the start of his NBA career. But it requires a certain level of player around him. You've got to have guys who play defense at a high level and who can make perimeter shots.
Doncic passes to Powell. He takes it in, and he banks in the layup.
Dwight Powell is very mobile, highly coordinated. We all know this, but how about that dribble drive?
To the paint. Here's Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. The Mavericks trailing. And here's Doncic outside, and he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
What I love about Luka Doncic is how much fun he has playing the game. Shots like that, the flair just demonstrated.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Drives to the hoop, and Jokic throws it down.
And boom! The Joker off the dribble. Woo! I love it. A scary sight for any defense.
23 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Caldwell Pope. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling.
Look out below. That passing ability complements Irving's scoring so well.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Gordon. Oh, hey, how about that?
Wow, how about the burst? Aaron Gordon off the floor so fast. Don't sleep on him, gentlemen. You're going to look silly.
It's been all about Nikola Jokic for the Nuggets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Dwight Powell out there with Washington, and it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Aaron Gordon has been a hand-in-glove fit in the Nuggets front court alongside Nikola Jokic. Gordon said it's the perfect situation to, quote, showcase my well-roundedness as a ball player. The guy who can fill in, do a little bit of everything on the offensive end, and then make it a frustrating night for the other team's best player. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Irving against Murray. Doncic passes to Powell. Back to Doncic. Beyond the arc. Doncic, count it.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack the confidence.
Pass to Porter. Jacks up a 3. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 6 assists in the game.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Outside for Irving. And he drives in. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, the key there is Kyrie Irving did a great job setting up his defender on the pick and roll, and it led to the score.
Here's Jokic. Doncic pulls down the board.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Jones, the pass to Powell. The three-pointer off the mark. Denver in the lead. Pass to Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. And there are so many big men that can bring the ball up now. It's changed how teams get into their offenses.
B.A., what coaches will tell you is they are getting to a place where you have to have 5 guys who can hurt you offensively. The bigs being able to take a rebound and get it up quickly in transition does one huge thing. That creates mismatches, something teams always are on the lookout for.
Screen by Gordon. Here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jokic. Now here's Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Jokic passes to Porter. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D. And now a 9-point Nugget lead. Caldwell Pope against Doncic. Doncic, a screen on Porter. Here's Jones, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Now that's exactly what you want to see. Aggressive basketball at its best.
Punched it home with as much power as he could. And it's Murray finishing it off.
What a dynamic drive by Murray. Upsetting the defense and getting him to a shot.
Outside Irving. Powell, a screen on Murray. To the inside. Outside for Irving. Washington a screen. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Guys, you have to love the way Irving uses his body to create contact inside and earn the trip to the stripe.
Both free throws good from Irving.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Denver has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Jokic with a screen on Doncic. To the right side. Jokic finds Murray. Back to Jokic. Fires the 3. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Irving against Murray. And Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 8 points.
Well, solid work from Kyrie right there. This guy never fears going against bigger players. His shot making too good.
From deep, Jokic. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Washington. Now Doncic. Washington a screen. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Well, the hoop and the harm. Luka Doncic, the finish, and he'll get an opportunity to add to that.
23 seconds left in the second period.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Jokic gets the bucket.
You can tell Jokic has a good sense for the floor, using the pick and roll to get free for a shot.
Doncic outside. Jones with a screen on Caldwell Pope.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And Denver shooting at a very efficient 67% on the court for the Nuggets. Reggie Jackson out there with Justin Holiday. Then it's Zeke Naji. Then there's Christian Brown. And it's Watson in at the power forward position. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's just heads-up basketball, and Jackson scanning the floor, spots the ready shooter. Nicely done.
Hardy, the pass to Hardaway. Nifty move. Jams it in off a great move.
You put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Pass to Brown. Here's Naji to the middle. It's tipped. Kleba with a steal. For 3, Hardaway. Rebound by the Nuggets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Nuggets have some flat-out scorers on their roster, but head coach Mike Malone said the way we play is pass is king. The ball moves around and everybody benefits. And Brian, it sure helps when your best player, Nikola Jokic, is setting the tone with his incredible court vision.
No doubt about that, Allie. Thanks for that. 6 to shoot. Pass to Naji.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Get loud and let him hear you.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Trailing by 2. Hardy, the pass to Hardaway. 90 seconds into the second half now. Pass to Hardy. 5 to shoot for the tie. Here's Exum for the lead. Dallas, no good that time either.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Over to the left wing. Here's Watson. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Jackson outside. Into the lane. And the dunk by Jackson.
Woo-hoo, that's the quick first step by Reggie Jackson. What a pretty play.
Here's Exum. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Jackson, pass to Najee. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Pass to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown signs of being a lights-out scorer, and he's got the game to do just that. He looks better and better every year, guys.
The Nuggets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Jackson, the pass to Watson. 1:41 left in the third. Back to Najee, pass to Brown. Driving to the basket, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Hardy, the pass to Kleba. Hardaway against Holiday. Here's Hardy. Outside Hardaway. Kleba down low. Pass to Hardy. Down low. Here's Hardaway. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Hardaway's got 6 points in the quarter. Now here's Jackson. Defense right on him. Out to the right wing. Here's Brown. Najee sets a screen. Brown passes to Jackson. Pass to Brown. They set a pick. Oh, swiped away. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
The first free throw is good. A different look for Dallas. Washington's checked in for Kleba. Jones comes in for Exum. And Irving is subbed in for Hardaway. Porter in the post. He's guarded by Irving. And here's Gordon from the arc. And another 3 for Denver.
I love that Aaron Gordon goes right up with it. He's got really good instincts for knowing when to catch and shoot.
Irving for 3. No luck on that one. Fires away from way outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Denver. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Mavericks trailing. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Washington out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Jones in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Pass to Jokic. Shot from the top of the key. Doncic pulls down the board.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Out of bounds. It'll be Nuggets ball. And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jokic. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Luka. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. They get it back. Washington. Irving with it. Gafford with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Irving with the drive. Good work defensively by Gordon. Denver in the lead. Jokic with a screen on Doncic. Pass to Jokic. Lets the 3 fly. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 8 assists in the game. Here's Doncic. Luka! Get off me!
Just another ho-hum, brilliant offensive performance from Luka Doncic.
Murray passes to Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. Screen by Gordon. Murray finds Gordon. Throw it down, Nikola.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
For Dallas, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Outside Irving. This one for 3. Drains the triple. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
On the take. Doncic outside. Luka, too quick down the lane.
Was there ever a doubt they'd go to Luka Doncic? This guy is a big-time performer.
Murray passes to Jokic. Back to Murray. And here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jokic. That's tipped. Irving with it. Checked by Murray. Now here's Gafford. Irving looking around. Back to Gafford. Doncic against Caldwell Pope. Gafford with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Doncic. Doncic! You see the strength.
And that finally gets them back to even.
Incredible fortitude to bounce back like this. I think we're setting up for an awesome finish.
And here's Jokic outside. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 22.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Doncic passes to Gafford. Outside for Irving. 1:16 left in the 4th quarter. Good on the shot.
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Murray passes to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Morphing from 2nd-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
From deep, here's Doncic. And it's in. Oh, a tremendous 3 with time. Jokic with a screen on Doncic. Pass to Jokic. The 3. Doncic grabs the miss.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Outside Irving. Doncic with it. Now Jones. Gafford finds Doncic to take the lead. Jokic grabs the board.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Here's Doncic. The explosion to the rim for Luka.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Porter, defended by Jones. Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, no good! We're headed for overtime. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Washington out there with Derrick Jones. And it's Powell in at center.
That's a high percentage look for Luka Doncic. He is a menace if he gets that deep.
Jokic with a screen on Doncic. Pass to Jokic. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt.
The previous play is under review.
What he does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Caldwell Pope against Doncic. Doncic is screen on Murray. Irving for 3. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
Murray against Doncic. Left side Murray. Order a screen. Jokic with it. Irving picks him up. Caldwell Pope. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Doncic against Murray. Pass to Jokic. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get one up. In the paint. Jokic going off.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. And Doncic hammers it home.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Jokic good.
And in these moments, Jokic shines bright, commanding the rock in the clutch and stepping up.
Doncic passes to Irving. Scoring. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Back to Gordon. Jokic in the post. Working on Powell.
And this is why they go to Murray in critical spots of the game. He just knows how to come through. Ooh.
Porter with the steal. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Irving. There's the 3. Jokic grabs the board. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Now here's Murray. Jokic with a screen on Irving. 5 on the clock.
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
And Dallas calls time here. They're losing by 3. 12 seconds left in the first overtime period. Irving against Murray. Powell, the screen on Murray. Irving, the pass to Doncic. He's off from 3. Now a timeout called by Dallas. Guys, what do you think?
They need to find a 3 fast. A zero hesitation look. Tough, but not impossible.
To tie. No good. So a close game sees Denver taking the... All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. 4 out.